Hey guys, my name is Kirsty and welcome to my BookTube-a-Thon TBR video. So this is the first year that I'm actually going to be doing BookTube-a-Thon. I didn't realise it was happening so soon. I watched Ariel's video on her BookTube-a-Thon channel and it said that the dates for BookTube-a-Thon were July 30th to August the 5th, and I was like, oh, I'm on holiday. I'm going to be going to Malta from July 30th to August the 8th. So I was a bit bummed out, but I was like, you know what? Malta is a beach holiday. It's a relaxing, reading by the pool holiday. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the BookTube-a-Thon. I'm going to vlog it and hopefully I will be able to at least complete some of the challenges that are on this list. Without any further ado, let's just jump right into my TBR for BookTube-a-Thon 2018. Okay, so the first question is, let a coin toss decide which book you're going to read. The coin toss is going to decide between Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli and Air Awakens by Elise Covert. These are two completely different books. We've got a contemporary and we've got a fantasy, and I've been meaning to read both of them for so long. So let me just get a coin so we can just find out which book I'm going to be reading first. Got my little mason jar of pennies. Okay, so yeah, we'll just use 2p because that's the first one that I saw. I've never done this coin flip before with like the, and then you catch it and then you put it on your hand. I've never done that before. Let's say that Leah on the Offbeat is heads and Air Awakens is tails. Oh my god, this is just gonna be a nightmare. Oh god, take two. Oh yes, heads. So that's Leah on the Offbeat. That's the first book that I will be reading for the BookTube-a-Thon 2018. So I'm just gonna put this one away so I don't make a complete and utter mess of my bedroom. Okay, so the second question for BookTube-a-Thon is, read a book about something that you've always wanted to do. And this can be interpreted in any way that you want. Some people have put a book about Paris on their TBR because they've always wanted to go to Paris. Some people have put fantasy books about princesses conquering a kingdom because they want to conquer their own kingdom. And for me, I decided to pick This Monstrous Thing by Mackenzie Lee because it is inspired by Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. And one, I haven't read Frankenstein, so that's something I've always wanted to do, is read Frankenstein. And plus, this is set in 1818, I think. Yes, it is. And I've always wanted to live in like the Victorian times just to see what it was like. And because I have read so many books about that time period, yeah, but obviously my number one reason is the fact that I've always wanted to read Frankenstein, but I just have never gotten around to it. So I'm gonna go for the second best option and read This Monstrous Thing. Mackenzie Lee is the author of A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and I absolutely loved that, so I am very excited to get around to this one. And naked, it has just this gorgeous silhouette of one of the characters, which makes me even more excited. So yeah, that's the second book that I'm going to be reading for BookTube-a-Thon. Now the third challenge is read and watch a book and movie adaptation. So you read the book and then you watch the movie adaptation. But the thing is, I have already seen most of the book to movie adaptations. I've read Love, Simon, watched it, and it's not like I can read The Darkest Minds and then watch The Darkest Minds because that isn't out yet. So that's going to be difficult for me to do. I don't know, and I'm like, most of the movie and book adaptations are kind of like classical. So you've got Pride and Prejudice and Great Expectations. I don't know, I probably won't end up doing that challenge, but for argument's sake, let's just say that I'm gonna read Great Expectations and then watch the film. But I'm gonna be cheating because I've already read Great Expectations, so all I have to do is watch the film. So that's kind of cheating, but I am going to be on holiday. I don't have time to read like a 500-page classical novel that is going to take me very, very, very long to read. I'm just going to be cheating on that question. Okay, so the fourth challenge is read a book with green on the cover, and for this question I am going to pick A Forest of 1,000 Lanterns by Julie C. Dow. This is a retelling of the evil queen and how she came to be evil, and it's East Asian inspired, which is something that I'm really, really looking forward to kind of throw myself into, and it is a book that I've been meaning to read ever since I received it in one of the Fairy Loot boxes. So yeah, this is going to be one of the ones that I'm very, very excited to get around to this year. Where am I going to pack all of these books for when I go on holiday? That's another problem that I didn't think through, is finding the space to put them all. Okay, so question number 5 is read a book whilst wearing the same hat the whole time. Okay, so I don't have a sun hat that I can wear whilst I'm in Malta. The only hats that I have are beanies, and I'm not going to be wearing a beanie when it is like 35 degrees and I'm by the pool. I'm going to have to go and get a sun hat or like a cap or something. And the book that I've decided to read for this challenge is The Empress by S.J. Kincaid. I have already started this book. I started it when I was on my last holiday in Holland, and I'm on page 89, but I can't really remember what happens, so I'm going to be rereading this and like restarting it. So that's the book that I'm going to be reading whilst wearing a hat on my head. Question 6 is read a book with a beautiful spine. I literally have so many books that have beautiful spines, so this is going to be a very, very hard thing to pick. So I'm just going to have a quick look around all of my books and see which ones I want to take with me to Malta. Okay, so for challenge 6 with the beautiful spine, I have picked Hold Back the Stars by Katie Khan, and this is the spine here. It has just basically loads of stars on the spine. I wanted to pick a paperback because obviously there's only so much room in my case that I'm going to have, but this one just really jumped out at me and I have been meaning to read this for a very long time. This is coming with me to Malta. And day 7 and the 7th challenge is read 7 books. I guess they could not be the books on this TBR. They could be graphic novels, they could be audiobooks, they could be anything. They can be manga, poetry collections. I might end up changing this TBR before I go to Malta. I might include a couple of audiobooks because, like I said, I am going on holiday. I am going to be using a suitcase where the maximum amount of weight it can hold is 15 kilograms. So I don't want to just like put loads of hardcovers in there to weigh it down and then have no room for clothes. So I might end up changing that TBR, but that is what it is for the time being. That was my BookTube-a-Thon TBR pile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are doing BookTube-a-Thon, let me know in the comments box below. I would love to go on this journey with you guys because it is my first time doing this and I am very, very excited. It's like a year of firsts for me. Like, it's my first year going to Yelk in London. It's my first year doing BookTube-a-Thon. So I'm very, very excited. So that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you've got any comments, questions or feedback, just post your comments in the comments box below. Because I am just getting back into BookTube, I don't really have a set schedule as to when videos are going up, but when there is a definite schedule, I will let you guys know as soon as I know. So that is all I have left to say. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!